Hi, I'm Kay Dean, and this is Fake Review Watch. Today, I'll present a case study of a California dentist who is receiving fake online reviews and the role of Facebook, Google, and Yelp in abetting this fraud and harming consumers. According to the Dental Board of California, Mansoor Zakor is a licensed dentist located on Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles. There's currently a case before the board in which Dr. Zakor is accused of gross negligence, repeated acts of negligence, and unprofessional conduct. This, however, is a separate issue from what I'm going to discuss. Here's the Google listing for Zakor Dental Group. You can see that it's located at the same address and has a 4.5-star Google rating. Let me show you what is suspicious about some of those reviews. We'll start on Facebook. Here we see a Facebook recommendation by a Lauren Hunter for Zakor Dental Group describing a dental emergency. Nothing unusual here, right? Well, here's Lauren Hunter on Facebook offering to sell reviews on Google, Facebook, Trustpilot, Yellow Page, and Android app. So Lauren Hunter on Facebook proudly advertises as a review provider. Also, take a close look at her Facebook profile photo. That photo is not of some Lauren Hunter. It's of Bollywood actress Niti Agarwal. So Hunter is using a lifted photo for her Facebook profile. Now let's take a look at Lauren Hunter's work on behalf of Zakor Dental. Remember that Facebook recommendation Lauren Hunter gave Zakor Dental Group about a dental emergency? It's here at the top of the page. But note below this Google review provided by somebody named John that uses almost the identical text. So it would appear that Lauren Hunter on Facebook and John on Google are the same person. Back on Facebook, here's another Lauren Hunter advertisement to sell reviews. What I want to note here is the sentence in the last paragraph that says, "Everyone is efficient who works with me." I wonder who works with Lauren Hunter. Well, one of her Facebook friends is Sherry Richards, who supposedly works at, quote, Facebook app, unquote. Let's see what she's been doing. Above, note that Sherry Richards provided this Facebook recommendation for Zakor Dental Group that begins, "Dr. Zakor is an excellent dentist. His staffs are very friendly and professional." Below, notice that the exact same text was used in a Google review for Zakor by Mai Lin Ong. Back on Facebook, we see that Lauren Hunter has another friend who works at Facebook app, Velma Berry. Guess who Velma Berry is recommending? Of course, Velma Berry is recommending Zakor Dental Group, as you can see above. In fact, she says that Dr. Zakor is, quote, "just awesome and a genius for real," unquote. Below, note the exact same text in the Google review for Zakor Dental Group by Yusrat Todil. So it appears that a review seller on Facebook has provided fake reviews for Zakor Dental Group using multiple Facebook and Google profiles. I've shown you 3, but there are more. What are Facebook and Google doing about this fraud? Nothing apparent. But Zakor also appears to be receiving fake Yelp reviews. Zakor Dental Group has a 5-star rating on Yelp based on 291 reviews as of July 27, 2021. How does Zakor Dental Group have such a stellar rating? Well, one explanation could be that Mansoor Zakor has been a member of the Yelp Review Exchange Facebook group, which exists for its members to arrange fake reviews for their businesses. Mansoor Zakor on Facebook does in fact appear to be Dr. Mansoor Zakor because his Facebook profile page has a video promoting Zakor Dental Group. I'm going to highlight 3 5-star Yelp reviews for Zakor Dental Group that were all posted by people who are members of Facebook review trading groups. First, there's Letitia Catter. Here she is in the California Yelp G+FB Review Exchange group, brazenly posting her Yelp profile and explaining that she's ready to write reviews for Southern California businesses. And here's her Yelp review of Zakor Dental Group. Notice also that a Manny Z on Yelp found this review useful. Could Manny Z be Dr. Mansoor Zakor? Next, we have Ezekiel Cruz. Note that he's a member of at least 2 Facebook Review Exchange groups. Cruz is the owner of Los Angeles Phone Freaks and has traded reviews for his business. I documented one of his trades in my video where Yelp hides fraud. By analyzing his review history, I've tied Ezekiel Cruz to this Yelp profile, Ezekiel M. Here's his review of Socorro Dental Group. Another guy in the Facebook review trading groups is Daniel Dominguez. Here, he wants to exchange Yelp reviews with people in Southern California. Dominguez is owner of Fiesta Auto Insurance and Tax Service in Anaheim. I've documented one of his Yelp review trades for his business in my video, Law Firm Uses Big Tech to Commit Fraud. Dominguez uses this Yelp profile to give other businesses reviews as part of trades. Here is his review of Socorro Dental Group on October 19, 2019. If you look today for those 3 Yelp reviews of Socorro Dental, you won't find them. Today is July 27, 2021, and we're on Socorro's Yelp page. They have a 5-star rating based on 291 reviews. Let's find out what happened to those suspicious reviews I just showed you. First, we have to scroll to the bottom and click on this grayed out link for 171 other reviews that are not currently recommended. This is a holding area for reviews that Yelp has set aside that don't count towards a business's star rating. I have a lot to say about this Yelp category in my video, Yelp's Recommendation Software Scam. But to find the reviews we're looking for today, we need to scroll to the bottom again. We'll find them among the 94 reviews removed for violating Yelp's terms of service. Yelp doesn't tell you why these reviews were removed, and you can't see what the reviewer wrote, only the star rating. This is where Yelp sticks negative reviews that they claim aren't authentic, often after a business complains about them. This one by Carol K. we'll discuss later. But this is also where Yelp places 5-star reviews they've deemed were fake. We'll have to click again to find those ones we're looking for. Okay, there's one, Daniel D's 5-star review from October 2019. Now let's find Letitia's and Ezekiel's. There they are. Note that they each have 0 friends and 0 reviews, meaning Yelp has removed the entire profile from existence, almost certainly because these profiles were selling or trading Yelp reviews. In all, 47 5-star reviews have been removed from Socorro's Yelp page, and 39 of those have had the entire profiles removed. This is a clear indicator that Yelp knows there is fraud occurring here. But Yelp is by no means catching all of the fake reviews. For example, here we see 2 identical Yelp reviews for Socorro Dental Group from 3 years ago that continue to be recommended by Yelp as of July 27, 2021. You'd think Yelp's supposedly wonderful recommendation software could discover 2 long, identical reviews provided within 3 days of each other. Here's another pair of recommended Yelp reviews with identical texts from 3 years ago that were provided within a few days of each other. When I see duplicate reviews like these, I immediately suspect that a marketer is at work and erred by placing the same text under 2 different names. But despite these clearly suspicious duplicate reviews and the 47 5-star reviews Yelp has removed for violating their terms of service, what you see when you go to Socorro Dental Group's Yelp page is a perfect 5-star rating. No warning to consumers about fraudulent reviews. Yelp is deceiving consumers to their detriment. Fake reviews cause harm. And now I'm going to discuss people who have had bad experiences with Dr. Socorro, some of whom explicitly state that they relied on positive Yelp reviews to select him. We'll start with a woman named Carol, who was a recent patient of Dr. Socorro. Carol told me that she selected Socorro Dental based on positive Yelp reviews. She and her fiance went there for a standard cleaning and were both pressured to get expanded services and to pay their fees up front. They then had to negotiate how much they would pay that day. They weren't happy, and when Carol later re-examined Socorro's Yelp page, she found multiple negative reviews in the obscure not recommended section. She gave Secor a 1-star Yelp review based on her experience. Secor's office immediately called Carol's fiancé to complain about the review, and then called Carol's cell phone multiple times. Within 2 days, Yelp removed her review for violating their terms of service, as you can see here. Carol sent me this email from Yelp. They said they removed her review because it wasn't clear that the review described her first-hand experience as a customer. Well, Carol's review stated, quote, "Have never been to a dentist where they try to upsell you like this. You will feel ripped off if you go here and leave feeling upset," unquote. Sounds like a first-hand experience to me. Why would Yelp remove Carol's review and recommend the following 5-star reviews of comparable length and detail? Here's a 1-sentence 5-star review from 2 years ago that both Yelp and Dr. Secor like. Here's another short 5-star review from 3 years ago, still recommended. And another one. So Yelp is apparently fine with short reviews as long as the business is happy with them. I also communicated with Caitlin, who told me she too went to Secor based on positive reviews. She says on Nextdoor, quote, "I had an awful and really scammy experience with Secor Dental Group, and am now dealing with some outrageous unauthorized charges," unquote. Like Carol, Caitlin then found lots of 1-star reviews of Secor in what she terms Yelp's largely hidden and inaccessible review categories. There appears to be a long history of patients relying on Yelp reviews to go to Dr. Secor and then having bad experiences. These 2 reviews are from 2016 and 2012 and wallow in Yelp's Not Recommended section. Here's someone who says she's being sued by Dr. Secor for the 3rd time over her, quote, "honest reviews," unquote. She also complains of the same issue that Carol did, pressure to pay for services up front. Her review also is not recommended by Yelp. To summarize, Yelp doesn't tell consumers about Secor's fake reviews it's aware of, leaves obvious fake reviews recommended, and either removes or buries many negative reviews where they're hard to find and no longer count towards a business's star rating. To conclude, let me show you one more thing. Yelp also knows that Dr. Secor apparently likes to review his own practice. Yelp has removed 2 5-star reviews for Secor Dental by the profile Mansour Dr. MZ. Note that Mansour Z gives dentalwestwood.com as his website, which is the website for Secor Dental Group. I have evidence suggesting this profile is also tied to Dr. Secor and was used to provide a review of his own practice. Yelp would seem to agree since they removed the review. Of course, Yelp tells consumers nothing about this. And don't forget Google. Here's a recent Google review for Secor Dental by, guess who? Manny Secor. Fake reviews like those for Secor Dental do cause harm. And tech companies like Facebook, Google, and Yelp are right there abetting this fraud. It's time for Congress to revise internet legislation to start holding these tech companies accountable for the fraud they're foisting on the American public.